G'day, g'day. Here we are. Game number 24. The 80 games left after this. Um, 80 games in 33 days. So we go back to the beginning of the rotation tomorrow as well. So we'll get to see teams have some opinions, maybe a little stronger off seeing some of these teams for this first time. Some of the teams will adjust to the other teams. This one, very low volume again. Definitely going to hit some golf at the end of this. And that's right, Shay. Sleep in July. 34 days away, we can take a nap. They're gonna go. Jesus, they're gonna go. These late goals. I have not had a good late goal. Not one. So, no, spoke a little too early. Here comes some draw money. Master action on the draw. I mean, we're looking at 88% of the money on Colombia. Rest is on the draw. Few pennies on Uzbekistan, and then the master money. 68% on the draw. 28% on Colombia, and the remainder on Uzbekistan. Total. I think cash out 91 minute, or just, I don't know if anyone betting prediction markets where you just put a offer up there real late and hope someone snaps it up at like $1.01 or however they're using it there. But what's a volume multiple of entire World Cup volume? Say, it's just fucking. I mean, these games are bigger than some NFL games, and I imagine when we get towards the knockout rounds, we'll have some games that'll be. Will they be as big as the Super Bowl or the final and whatnot? I don't know. I think it'll get close, but this is like, again, 104 games. So I would say it's, I don't know, collectively 30x of the Super Bowl. But you know what? At some point, I will actually give the numbers of all the volume we did. And remember, we have Bet Chris in Latin America, so that's hefty volume down there. And take a look at last year's Super Bowl and whatnot. So the over money, a bit more coming in. Let's adjust. So 58% on the over, 56% of the master money on the over. Spread-wise, Colombia action, 61%. Master chart's well balanced. Seeing Colombia first half money, which I think is a little bit like England. I think they'll come out quick, and they're usually good group starters. 66% on the over for the first half, 82% of the master money. Not enough volume, but this was a little bit more volume. Data play on the minus a half, just rec money, plus a half, pro money. It's sort of small. Good two-way action on Uzbekistan total goals. Good two-way action on Colombia total goals, except the master money is 86% on the under. Seeing Colombia exact goals, 3+. A lot of master money on that, plus 160, 65. What else we got? Page down to the bunch of different halftime, full-time corners. So we're at 82% on the under Uzbekistan corners. Same with the master action. Generally all master action heading that way. That looks about it. Again, I guess I was blown away so much by the amount of volume on Austria and Jordan last night that these games feel a little light, a little disappointing. But yeah, heavy Colombia, draws getting its action, and they're coming for. This is one team. I mean, I have pretty good idea of the African teams. Tunisia, I got caught a little out on. Uzbekistan. This is one team that I've no idea. So I am going to pretty much stay out of this one. I did have a small tickle on Colombia first half. I think it was like minus 12 or something at the time. But I think I'm just sort of wrapping up the end of this round, and I've already got like 6 or 7 games in the next round that I'm just eyeing to almost to the point where I'm thinking of attacking them early because they just seem obvious plays, which is sometimes not a good thing as well. Let me take a look at some golf. Let me see. Golf. All right, let me look at some tournaments and some matchups. There's so much stuff. Let me get on this. So pick winners. Biggest master actions: Xander Schauffele, DeChambeau, Joaquin Niemann got big action. You see it at like 130s, 120s. Kurt Kitayama has been heavily backed, like 115s, 80s, stuff like that's weird. He's been bet hard, really hard. He's our worst result with Chris Gotterup, which was kind of the hot name going into the previous one. And around 60s, he's gotten some good action. Let me see if there's any questions here. And Bud Corley, obviously, last week's winner. 200 to 1, they got some of that. What's the date today? Oh, shit, it was 200 to 1 after winning, and he's into 90s now. So some pretty hefty exposure there. You see a bunch of Chris Gotterup for first round leader. Got some master action on Gotterup on the 2 faves. Where else we got some master action? Adrian Dumont de Chassat, 3 balls. Let's see where master action at plus 190. There's so much stuff. Top Asian got some master action on Siwoo Kim and Royo Hisatsune. Top Canadian got some master money on Ben Silverman, 6.5 to 1. Obviously, a lot of these. Top European, Matt Fitzpatrick got a bunch of action. Obviously, these I need to lose because they're all props of positions, but in case you see anything out there, top rest of the world, Minwoo Lee and Joaquin Niemann, again, got some pretty strong action. All right, let me have some look at matchups. See if there's any data play in the matchups. Oh, Jesus, let's win a major. Tournament matchups. All right. We have got Tommy Fleetwood. So 67% of the money's on Fitzpatrick. 54% on Fitzpatrick from the Masters. And we are siding with Tommy around, you get -10, -15. Another one, Siwoo Kim DeChambeau. Let's see who's bet this one. Siwoo Kim has 75% and 78% of the master action. Siding with Siwoo around -140. What else we got? Good two-way action on Minwoo Lee and Robert McIntyre, but we are siding with McIntyre at -10. With two-way action, Smalley Bridgman. We are siding with Bridgman around -115. Again, looks like that one's definitely gone. I can't see prices on that one around. Good two-way action on Kiefer Grillo. We're siding with Grillo around -15. Where else? And that looks like the guts of it. Just checking if there's anything in round one. Try and hit some of these in the morning if we get any action overnight. Harry Hall Nap. Seen about 82% of the money on Hall, 89% of the master money on Hall. This is master money I'm happy to go against. So if you can get plus 15 to 20 on that, happy to side with that. And looking at some cut markets, no, nothing really, just sporadic stuff there. So I don't know if there's any questions or anything in particular looking on the golf, but there's some matchup action to take a note of. And really, it's just the tournament stuff. Just let them start playing and then get stuck into it and see how the positions roll out. But yeah, right now both Scheffler and Rory are good results. Other good results: Brooks Koepka, Sam Burns. Here's a really good result: Jordan Spieth. Jordan Spieth. If you can find hundreds out there, I'd have a tickle at that. And then if the hundreds and the each way or whatnot. Ryan Fox is another one that I think's got a bit of value. Let me just look at this sheet. If there's anything else I can point you in the direction of. What? Cancel. Where did I have this sheet? I had this sheet somewhere. Where was it? Oh, here we go. JT, Justin Thomas, if you get around 70s, decent value. Jordan Spieth, as I said, hundreds or better. Roll it down. Nikolai Hojgaard, you can get around the 140s, 150s. Again, I'm looking at a lot of prediction market and exchanges, so I don't know if the sports books have that. David Puig at 150s, 160s is pretty decent. That's the bulk of it right now, and I'll give some updates as we go through and any value I see coming along. So all the best on this game. Shit, it's already started. Any scores yet? FIFA. Nope. So let's go watch this game and see how it falls together, and then let me give you a quick insight into what I think for the next bunch of games. Just to top off the end of this, those that stuck around can use the information as will. South Africa's bad, but I think Czechia is pretty good. It's what it should be. Bosnia, Switzerland, I think Bosnia seems like over the odds right now, but I'll take a closer look as we get closer. Canada, Qatar. I don't think Canada's any good at all. So, I don't know. I'll take a look at that one. I think Qatar can probably hold them to a draw or compete. Korea, Mexico. I think Korea's a better team, but Mexico's at home. So let's see. I'm going to be all over Australia against USA. I mean, we're on a hide into nothing. So Brazil -2.5. I think they crush Haiti. I think they come out and win 5-6, 1-0, something like that. Morocco, Scotland. I can't argue with the price there. Turkey, Paraguay. I think Turkey's better than that, but they're pretty priced well where they should be. Sweden, Netherlands. No real opinion there. Germany, Ivory Coast. I think Ivory Coast probably worth a look there, but as we get closer, Ecuador, Curacao. Can't argue with that. Japan, Tunisia. Yeah, that's a weird situation, sending the coach home already. Spain, Saudi Arabia. No opinion. Iran, Belgium. No. Uruguay, Cape Verde. I think Cape Verde is a steal of a price for this one. Egypt, New Zealand. Austria, Argentina. Argentina were just lights out. It's probably one that worthwhile looking at, the underdog. France, Iraq. Well, France, I mean, they just probably win that by whatever they want. Norway, Senegal. I think Senegal were unlucky in that last one a bit. Had opportunities, had chances. Algeria, Jordan. And then, I mean, the last ones, we'll see how these games go tonight. But there's a few games, strong opinions, and as I said, we'll see how they go day by day. All right, let's go watch some more soccer. Game number 24 of 104.